Have you heard about Pedro? Pedro is a raccoon, but not just any raccoon. Pedro is a spinning raccoon. He loves to spin. He spins and spins. It's so funny. Pedro lives in a park. One day, someone saw him spinning. They took a video, and guess what? The video went viral. Everyone loves watching Pedro spin. People come from all over to see him. They bring him treats. Pedro loves the attention. And he loves the treats even more. He's a happy raccoon. What a star. Pedro spins everywhere. He spins on the grass. He spins on the benches. He even tries to spin on the trees. Sometimes he gets so dizzy. He wobbles and falls over. It's hilarious. One time Pedro tried to spin on a ball. He spun and spun. The ball went flying. Pedro fell on his bottom. He looked so surprised. Then he got up and shook himself off. He was ready to spin again. Another time Pedro found a frisbee. He climbed on top of it. He started to spin. The frisbee spun with him. It was like a spinning top. Pedro was so proud of himself. He's one talented raccoon. People can't get enough of Pedro. They watch his videos online. They laugh and laugh. Pedro is making everyone so happy. He's a furry little comedian. Some people say Pedro's spinning is therapeutic. They say it relaxes them. They forget about their problems. They just enjoy the simple joy of a spinning raccoon. News reporters even came to the park. They wanted to interview Pedro, but Pedro was too busy spinning. He didn't have time for interviews. He's a very important raccoon. Pedro teaches us an important lesson. Life is better when you're spinning. Just kidding. But Pedro does remind us to have fun. He shows us that it's okay to be silly. And that's a beautiful thing. In a world that can be serious and stressful, Pedro is a breath of fresh air. He's a reminder that joy can be found in the simplest things, like a raccoon who loves to spin. So thank you, Pedro, for sharing your spinning talents with the world. You bring us laughter, joy, and a whole lot of fun. Keep on spinning, little buddy. Geek 3S. Just when you thought Pedro couldn't get any more amazing, he's back with some new spinning tricks. Our favorite spinning raccoon has now mastered the art of spinning on various objects. From balls to frisbees, and even on a skateboard, Pedro's skills continue to impress. Gap 2S. Watch as Pedro takes to the park, spinning effortlessly on a basketball, drawing gasps and applause from onlookers. Then he hops onto a frisbee, twirling with such precision that you'd think he was born to do it. But wait, the most thrilling part is yet to come. Pedro jumps onto a skateboard and starts spinning, showing off his incredible balance and agility. Gap 3S. The crowd at the park can't get enough of Pedro's new tricks. Children cheer, adults laugh, and everyone is captivated by this whirling wonder. Pedro's new spinning talents are not just a spectacle, they're a testament to his playful spirit and determination. Gap 2S. So let's give it up for Pedro, the raccoon who keeps spinning his way into our hearts. Each spin, each trick brings us a little more joy and a lot more smiles. Keep dazzling us, Pedro. We can't wait to see what you'll spin on next. Gap 3S. Until next time, remember to find joy in the little things, just like Pedro does. And who knows, maybe you'll be inspired to try a spin or two yourself. Keep on spinning, Pedro. Gap 3S. Pedro has a growing fan club. People from all over the world are joining to support and cheer for Pedro. They share videos, photos, and stories about Pedro's spinning adventures. Gap 2S. Let's meet some of Pedro's biggest fans and hear their stories. First, we have Emily from New York. She discovered Pedro's videos during a tough time and found that watching him spin always lifted her spirits. Emily even started a local Spin Like Pedro club, where members try to mimic Pedro's moves and share in the joy he brings. Next, meet Raj from India. Raj was inspired by Pedro's determination and playful nature. He started a YouTube channel dedicated to Pedro, where he compiles the best of Pedro's spins and adds his own commentary. Raj's channel has gained a huge following, with fans eagerly awaiting his latest uploads. Then there's Maria from Brazil. Maria is a professional dancer, and she incorporates Pedro's spinning techniques into her routines. She says Pedro's unique style has added a fun and unexpected element to her performances, making them even more special. And finally, let's not forget about Liam from Australia. Liam is a young artist who creates stunning drawings and animations of Pedro. His artwork captures Pedro's energy and charm, and he shares them on social media, where they've become incredibly popular. Gap 3S. These fans and many others show just how much Pedro means to people around the world. Their stories are a testament to the joy and inspiration Pedro brings to our lives. Gap 2S. So here's to Pedro and his amazing fan club. Keep spinning, Pedro, and keep spreading happiness wherever you go. And to all the fans out there, keep sharing your love for Pedro and his incredible spinning adventures. Gap 3S. Until next time, keep finding joy in the little things, just like Pedro and his fans do. And remember, the world is a little brighter when we all keep spinning together. Gap 3S. Pedro loves a good challenge. In this chapter, Pedro takes on some spinning challenges set by his fans. Can he spin on a narrow beam? Can he spin while balancing a treat on his nose? Let's find out. Gap 2S. First up, Pedro attempts to spin on a narrow beam. Watch as he carefully steps onto the beam, his little paws gripping tightly. With a determined look in his eyes, Pedro starts to spin. It's a bit wobbly at first, but soon he finds his rhythm. The crowd cheers him on and Pedro spins faster and faster, balancing like a pro. Gap 2S. Next, Pedro tries to spin while balancing a treat on his nose. This one's a bit trickier. Pedro sits still for a moment, focusing on the treat. Then with a swift movement, he begins to spin. The treat wobbles, but Pedro keeps his balance. His fans hold their breath, and then success. Pedro completes the spin without dropping the treat. His fans erupt in applause, and Pedro gets to enjoy his well-earned snack. Gap 2S. But Pedro doesn't stop there. He's always up for more. He tries spinning while jumping through hoops, spinning with a toy on his back, and even spinning in the water. Each challenge is met with Pedro's signature enthusiasm and determination. Gap 3S. Pedro's spinning challenges are not just about showing off his skills, they're about pushing boundaries, having fun, and inspiring others to try new things. His fans love watching him take on these challenges, and Pedro loves the thrill of each new spin. Gap 2S. So what's next for Pedro? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, Pedro will keep spinning, keep challenging himself, and keep spreading joy to everyone who watches. Stay tuned for more of Pedro's incredible spinning adventures. And remember, no challenge is too big when you have the heart of a spinning raccoon. Gap 3S. Pedro's spinning marathon. Pedro attempts a spinning marathon. How long can he keep spinning without stopping? Watch as Pedro spins for hours, with breaks for treats and water. It's a test of endurance and fun. Gap 2S. The sun is shining and Pedro is ready to take on his biggest challenge yet, a spinning marathon. With a determined glint in his eye, Pedro starts spinning, his fluffy tail whirling around him. The clock starts ticking and Pedro's fans gather around, eager to see how long their favorite raccoon can keep going. Gap 2S. After the first hour, Pedro shows no signs of slowing down. He takes a quick break for some water and a tasty treat, then gets right back to spinning. His fans cheer him on, waving signs and shouting words of encouragement. Pedro's energy seems boundless as he spins and spins. Gap 2S. As the marathon continues, Pedro faces moments of fatigue. But each time, he pushes through with a little snack, a sip of water, and the support of his adoring fans. His determination is inspiring, and the crowd's excitement grows with each passing hour. Gap 2S. By the 8th hour, Pedro's spinning has become almost hypnotic. His movements are smooth and graceful, a testament to his incredible endurance and love for spinning. The sun begins to set, casting a golden glow over Pedro and his fans. Gap 2S. Finally, as the marathon reaches its conclusion, Pedro completes his last spin and takes a well-deserved rest. The crowd erupts in applause, celebrating Pedro's amazing achievement. Pedro may be tired, but his heart is full of joy and pride. Gap 2S. Pedro's spinning marathon is more than just a test of endurance. It's a celebration of passion, determination, and the joy of pushing oneself to new limits. Pedro's fans are left inspired and eager to see what incredible feats he will take on next. Gap 3S. So what's next for Pedro? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, Pedro will keep spinning, keep challenging himself, and keep spreading joy to everyone who watches. Stay tuned for more of Pedro's incredible spinning adventures. And remember, the sky's the limit when you have the heart of a spinning raccoon. Gap 3S. Pedro's spinning friends. Pedro isn't the only spinning animal in the park. In this chapter, we meet some of Pedro's friends who also love to spin. From spinning squirrels to twirling birds, it's a spinning party. Gap 2S. As Pedro rests from his marathon, the park comes alive with other animals who share his love for spinning. First up is Sammy the squirrel, whose acrobatic spins between tree branches are a sight to behold. Sammy's fluffy tail twirls like a ribbon in the wind, and his nimble movements leave everyone in awe. And Gap 2S. Next, we meet Bella the bird. With her vibrant feathers and graceful twirls mid-air, Bella brings an air of elegance to the spinning scene. Her spins are a dance of joy, captivating everyone who watches. Gap 2S. Not far behind is Tilly the turtle. Though she spins at a slower pace, her determination and unique style make her a beloved member of the spinning crew. Tilly's spins are steady and rhythmic, proving that even the slowest spinners can bring joy and inspiration. Gap 2S. Then there's Benny the bunny, who adds a touch of playful energy to the group. His quick, hopping spins are full of enthusiasm, and his infectious laughter spreads happiness all around with a Gap 2S. Together, Pedro and his spinning friends create a symphony of motion, each animal bringing their own flair to the spinning party. The park is filled with laughter, cheers, and the joyful energy of animals united by their love for spinning. Gap 2s. As the sun sets and the day comes to an end, Pedro and his friends gather for a final spin together. It's a celebration of friendship, passion, and the simple joy of doing what they love. Gap 2S. The park may be quieting down, but the spirit of spinning continues to shine brightly. Pedro's spinning friends remind us that joy is even greater when shared with others. Their camaraderie and shared passion bring smiles to everyone who witnesses their spinning antics. Gap 2S. Stay tuned for more of Pedro's incredible spinning adventures and the delightful spins of his friends. Together they prove that the world is a better place when we embrace our passions and share them with those around us. Keep spinning and keep spreading joy. Gap 3S. Pedro's spinning lessons. Pedro becomes a spinning instructor. He teaches other animals in the park how to spin. Gap 2S. Watch as Pedro gives spinning lessons and helps his friends learn the art of spinning. Gap 2S. Pedro starts his first class with an enthusiastic crowd of animals eager to learn. With his signature spin and a friendly nod, Pedro begins by demonstrating the basics. His students, including Sammy the squirrel, Bella the bird, Tilly the turtle, and Benny the bunny, watch in awe and anticipation. Gap 2S. Pedro breaks down each movement step by step, showing them how to balance, twirl, and maintain their rhythm. The animals follow along, some more gracefully than others, but all with determination and joy. Gap 2S. Sammy the squirrel quickly picks up the pace, his agile spins becoming more confident with each try. Bella the bird adds her own flair, incorporating graceful mid-air twirls that leave everyone mesmerized. Gap 2S. Tilly the turtle, though slower, shows remarkable improvement. Her steady, rhythmic spins become smoother and more precise, earning her cheers from her fellow students. Gap 2S. Benny the bunny, with his infectious energy, hops and spins with boundless enthusiasm, spreading laughter and joy. Gap 2S. Pedro's encouragement and patient guidance help each animal find their unique spinning style. He celebrates their progress, reminding them that spinning is about having fun and expressing themselves. Gap 2S. As the lessons continue, the park becomes a lively hub of spinning activity. Animals of all shapes and sizes come to join Pedro's classes, eager to learn and share in the joy of spinning. Gap 2S. Pedro's spinning lessons not only teach his friends a new skill, but also bring them closer together. The camaraderie and support among the animals create a warm, uplifting atmosphere that resonates throughout the park. Gap 2S. By the end of the day, Pedro's students have transformed into confident spinners, each with their own unique style and flair. The park is alive with the vibrant energy of animals spinning in harmony, a testament to Pedro's incredible teaching and the power of shared passions. Gap 2S. Stay tuned for more of Pedro's incredible spinning adventures and the delightful spins of his friends. Together, they prove that the world is a better place when we embrace our passions and share them with those around us. Keep spinning and keep spreading joy.